All right, this is your good friend Errol. So are you having this beautiful wedding? Of course, you can see that there's wine. This represents wine all over the place. You can see that. Alrighty. So are you having this beautiful wedding? Okay, you can see the place and everything, beautiful estate. So again, I asked the question. So are you having this beautiful wedding and trying to figure out how you're gonna get to a beautiful estate like this? Then let me show you. Let's start on the outside. Beautiful vehicle and beautiful limousine service, beautiful estate. But let me show you how I can get you there. I can get you there in something like this. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning to the hill. And when I say stunning, now to those who are here, you can play your music. Let me go back to something. And let me go back so you can see that it's not all silent in here. Let me go to something. Okay, you can play your music. All right. There we are. I just finished a beautiful bar. Like I said, I can get you there in this kind of motor vehicle. Now, let's go see where we are. Like I mentioned, beautiful estates, and let me show you. Of course, from where we are, you can see a beautiful place, of course, in the middle of beautiful outdoor. There we are. Estate, of course. There we are. And of course, estate, there we are. Of course, estate, there we are. Of course, winery, I always talk about these great winery estate. All getting ready? Oh yeah. Yes. And of course, just beautiful outdoor. And of course, look at this place, eh? Look at this place. So you can see, again, like I said, absolutely stunning. Beautiful place indeed. And this is where I can get you and take you to with those beautiful vehicles of ours. Of course, I did took a wedding here, and their wedding haven't taken place yet, but they're getting ready. So you can see the beauty. The bride is on the other side, but just absolutely beautiful, stunning. Water on the other side, absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. And they're getting ready to do their walking. So that's what it is all about here indeed. See you later. All right. So this is what, as you can see, it's definitely is an outdoor at a beautiful estate. There it is. Absolutely stunning. And I'm going to take one more walk and up there. There's the vehicle. I'm going to take one more walk up. And there we are.
The world is changing.
There we are.
Skills for work gets.
So of course the beautiful part is over there to see. So definitely I can get to your location just like that beautiful wedding that taking place on the other side. Of course, I brought them in. And of course, the beautiful estate and the beautiful vehicle in which I had in mind. Beautiful. Alrighty, so I know it is not fair for me to give you the day version, but not the night version. You get me? It's only obvious I gave you the day version, but what about the night version? Alright, so let me get out of the cockpit here. Let me get out of the cockpit and go and show you the night version, okay? Getting away from the cockpit, and you can see from your perspective, there we are. So let's check out from the outside before we go on the inside. So there we are. Definitely the night version. I gave you the day version, and there is the night version. And there is, as we talk about, the beautiful wine and stuff, grape. So you're looking at the night version. Let's go on board and see what we got happening here. So this is the night version. Yes, sir. So there we are. Still beautiful, still wonderful, still excellent. Oh, you probably said, wait a minute, I don't got any sound. Well, let's find you some sound. Let me sit here. You can see I'm sitting here. Can I show you sitting here? So let's give it a sound just in case. See, I'm up on top. I'm up top. There we are. Let's give it some sound. Now, yes, I did. So now, there is our, you can see there our entertainment section. And what's so cool, there we are. And what's so cool, you can see here, there we are. All right. There we are, there we are, there we are, there we are. Now you gotta forgive me. If the music is not your type, don't worry about it. You can come with your own sound. So I'm gonna turn on the music. I'm gonna turn the music down. Now, if you notice here, I'm actually controlling everything from here. Watch this. See? See? Now, that means I'm controlling everything from here. Just the same way. Watch this. And my buttons are here. I'm gonna open up the divider up top. So I'm gonna put my finger here. Look at this. See here? Divider. Okay, see here? Divider. Watch this. Let's see if we can get it. Look at that up there. Can you see that? Okay, let's put it back up. All right, you can see that. There's a lot of control here. Now let's see. Now let's see if we can turn off. How you doing? Sure thing, sure thing. Go ahead. So as you can see, now let's turn off the bar. See? You can turn off there. Look at that. Look, see? Look. Okay? This is all finger control. Look. Okay? See? Finger control. Okay? Finger control. Okay? You can see everything is lit up from here. Another one. Let's see if we can do this. Finger control. Okay? See here? Let's go. Look here. All control. That meant the person back here have control of everything. There's it. See? All right. There we go. See? So the person back here, they have full control of everything. See? I can turn off. There it is. You can turn off. There we are. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's go outside and check out. Okay. Come with bathroom in there and everything. So you can see. Lovely. Really, really lovely. Okay. And look at the place. Okay, very private. Very, very private. Now let's go on the outside. Let's go do this. And what just opened a while ago was right there. So let's now, so as you can see from the outside, I want to close this bad boy back. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle. It's a heavy duty machine. Heavy duty machine. See? Heavy duty machine. Now, let me get off here. You see, we can stand here and see right inside. There is the wine as I showed you earlier, the grapes and the stuff, just as regular people on the outside. Yeah. Let's go around. So the door that I just came through, there we are. Now let's go to the back again and show you. Look at the inside. Remember when I showed it to you? I didn't show you this today. So you can see the beautiful patio. Okay, the beautiful patio you can see there. There is my transport sitting over there. And of course, let's take a walk around. There we are again, where the wedding took place. Beautiful patio, all open concept as you notice there. Beautiful. If you do not know this place, I'm letting you know it now. How are you? So there we are. These are the chairs where, of course, the wedding right on the lawn here. So this was where the ceremony took place. Yes, there we are. That was where the ceremony took place. There it is from there. And down here it's all water. Water down below. And you could see here. So now I'm showing you. And there we are. Beautiful place indeed. I showed you this ground earlier today. Of course, there we are. I showed it to you today so you can see what I'm talking about. Beautiful place. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're getting married, this is a place that you just have to ask me, because I get to know these beautiful facilities and all of those things and so on. You know, really, really, really nice. Alrighty, really, really, really nice. Okay, just beautiful facility. I get to know all these places, you know. See what I'm talking about? I get to know all these places. Beautiful. You can see, and there I am, still sitting there. Still sitting there. So, we're there, and boy, I tell you, can we ever take care of your great occasion? You want to sit out on the patio? Sure. Go right ahead. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Nice. Beautiful. 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 Now, if you want to get information from me about how to get to these places, I certainly will do that for you. Okay, the door, one of the many doors in. If you want to get information, of course, that's where the wedding took place, like I said before. If you want to get to some of these beautiful places that I get to, I certainly can do that to show you how to get to them places. You know what I mean? There we are. And there we are. One more time again. 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 There we are. One more time. All right. Start on the outside. Beautiful vehicle and beautiful limousine service. Beautiful estate. But let me show you how I just finished a beautiful bar. Like I said, I can get you there in this.